Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed. We're live. Yes, we are. Right, okay, I've twittered. Oh, I've got a notification. What's that? Yes, I remember. Right. Okay. Let's go on and do a bit more. Social media posting, yes indeed. I has mostly been playing KCD 2 today. That's been some of my productivity on my day off. I watched Gopher stream KCD 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, if you didn't know. Stream that last night. I think this looks really good. And I loved the first game. And I had, in anticipation of the new one coming out, had kind of started a new playthrough of it. Gotten back, like, not very far. But just sort of reminding myself of how it ran. And of course, when I played it back in 2018, when it came out, I wasn't running it at the kind of settings I can run it at now. And it actually looks, even the original game, looks surprisingly good for the age of the game. The new version looks even better and runs better. Has DLSS in it and everything. So it's really smart. Anyway, that's not what we're playing tonight. So let's go to the live screen. There we are. So we're streaming here and on YouTube as well. Obviously much higher quality on YouTube. What's this next one? Find Halcyon Crate. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I know what that quest is. Nope. Let's use the beacon, get back to Rubicar, pick up freelancers, pick up the daily missions and see where we end up. We should have the Ravs daily now, which should count as Freelancers Inc. mission. Oh god, that saved a lot of XP. And then we need, well, not even a whole level. We need a bit of a level, and then we can go to the alien playfield and try and get the bow we want. Although I don't have any 200s I can go in there with. Swift, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Right, back to Rubicar? Yeah, back to Rubicar. Yeah, I've spent, well, what time? I got about 10ish this morning. I had a good lie in. Downloaded Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and I've been playing it ever since. I stopped for lunch and then carried on. It's a very hard to put down game. It really is. If you didn't like the first one, you probably won't like the second one, although they have improved the combat. And the mods are out for it already. Like, you don't have to, you know, you've got save as often as you want kind of thing. I didn't like the savior snaps thing. You had to have an item to save with. So I was like, yeah, no. You know, I'm not going to bother with that. I mean, I'd have done it. You could always save and exit as well, but that's a pain. You think, oh, before I go to this camp that's got bandits in it or something, I'll just quit the game so it saves. Is like, you know, it really breaks any, you know, suspension of disbelief you may have had. You know, because you're like, ugh. So yeah, I was never keen on that with the first game, and there was a mod for it, and loads of the original mods that were there for the old game. People have just done a quick update on them, and they all work in the new game already. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, usually, excuse me, usually when a new game comes out, before any proper mods are out, it's usually a few days or weeks. Nope. There's a load of them already, and they're kind of like not Mickey Mouse, like I'm not Mickey Mouse, but usually people release a reshade for the game and just so they can go first mod, and you're like, well, it's strictly speaking, is it though? It's just a reshade, But yeah, that usually happens. But with this, no, it's like, okay, save when you want, XP boost, all this sort of stuff. Console, give yourself item codes, all in like not even 24 hours of the release. And I think it's because it's based on the same engine as before, so a lot of the sort of command structure or file structure is all the same, maybe? I don't know. So anyway, if you were thinking about getting it, get it. If you were never a fan of the first game, might not be for you. It just depends. So how are we all doing with the midweek slump? Are we okay? Freelancers Inc. Shall I take the Inner Sanctum mission as well? Might as well. It's more XP in it. There we go. Extraction, where's that? Is that? Yep, it's here. We may as well nip and do that. But before we do, let's get buffed up. Get the buffs, the buffage. We'll get the buffage done first, I think. Okay, my son had to have his service dog put down today. Oh no. Oh, that must have been horrible. Yeah, it's never a good scene, that. It's always quite painful. Even if it's just a pet, it's still pretty bad, but... Oppressum, welcome to the stream. Anyway, tell him I'm thinking of him. Couldn't have been easy. What I do not have are general melee buffs on this character for some reason. I never bought them, so we're going to go fix that now. I bought the ranged ones, never bought the melee ones, and I think we should, because we're getting into the melee expertise, physical special expertise. Yeah, okay. Just seems daft not to have it, you know? On a hybrid. Yeah, that's it. The longer you... if you've had them since a pup as well, I know that's the price you pay for the unconditional love you get from something like a dog. You pay the price of outliving them, you know. It is. It's. There's no sugarcoating it. It's gutting. It's absolutely gutting. You know. I know. I've been there. I have been there. But remember, I'm old. You know. I've even seen friends die, never mind dogs. But yeah. You getting another? Yeah. I don't mean that to sound heartless, but, you know. Because you kind of, you miss him in a different way than you miss a person, you know, because unless you live with the person, you don't see him all the time, do you? So, with a dog, though, you kind of miss things like getting in and the dog being waiting for you at the door and, you know, just loads and loads of, hundreds of little things, and they're painful. They are painful. Not going to sugarcoat it. It is. It's hard. And if you want to cry, cry. Why not? It hurts. You know, it's as simple as that. Anyway, yeah, that's you know me, I can't even play games with. If you have to hurt a dog in a game, I don't want to play the game. Yeah, I know. I said that last time as well, and then we did get another one. You know, because after about 6 weeks without one, I really missed there being a dog in the house. So. And the relationship you have with a new dog is not the same as it was with the old dog. It's the same with people. You know, the relationship you have with one person is not the same as the relationship you have with another person. But it can be just as, you know, meaningful and rewarding. Yeah, I'm not saying go and get one tomorrow. I'm just saying, you know. You'll know when you'll know in your own self when you feel like, no, you know what? I do want another one. You know, it's like that. Time will come or it won't, you know. I grew up with dogs. I think some of it is down to that as well. Is there's always been dogs in my life, kind of thing. So I kind of, if there's no dog around. It's like something's missing almost, you know. Excuse me. Right, let's kill things in the game. Let's go to 50% aggro. Still feels kind of slow, I have to say. I wonder if at this point having 75 damage rather than crit is worth it. What was that? That's 5% crit. Mind you, it's only minus 100 in it, so it's not massive. And I'd have to faff around like hell to get it back on, because it's a perception jobby, isn't it? MA got new socials. He's wearing a full set of Omni MA chosen. Bloody hell. You have been busy. That's a lot of work to farm all the bits for that, including, you know, just even getting the Job armor takes long enough. I did it on my Shade, because I just think the Shade wraps are brilliant. And they're even funnier on Atrox, so... Especially chunky Atrox. Anarchy Online, not having sexist armour since 2001. Oh, scantily clad Shade character. Yeah, you get the same armour for the males, mate. On day 3 of payment pending, finally my account is alive. That's bizarre that it's taken that long. I'm glad it's all working, but yeah, even so, it's what's up with that anyway? Is there some kind of weird thing with treaties in certain areas or something? I don't know. This is why things like Steam succeed, because, you know, you pay your money, there's your game. It's instantaneous. It's like buying anything. Augmate had a leftover. Oh, that's handy, yeah. I think this is the exit. It looks like it's usually where the blue light up sculpture is. No one in here. I'm not sure what this room is. What function is this room? Just ask my bank. I work at the bank my card was set up to. They couldn't see anything wrong, just that the payment was pending on my card. Yeah, I think it's their end, I think. I don't think it's anything to do with, you know, whichever banking organisation it is. Like I say, I set up a Visa debit account just for using for online purchases, so I can control exactly how much money's in there. So, you know, if I go, right, I want to buy XYZ online, I've got a separate account that I use just for that purpose. If it's ever compromised, then there's going to be nothing in it unless I put something in it. You know, I might leave like $10 in it or something. And if suddenly $10 disappears on something I don't remember buying, it's like, well, that's all they got. Rather than use, you know, anything else. Bobalicious, good evening. Okay, we got one guy this way. Funcom likes to exquisite about payments. Did you mean exquisite? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's usually fairly instantaneous on my end. It's just a Visa debit. Boom, job done, you know. I know, maybe it's a regional thing. I don't know. I'm in the UK. I heard people from the UK saying the same thing, so I don't know what it is. I have been paying Funcom money for a very, very long time, however. Okay, there's our guy, but I just want to clear the mission before we do anything. Feels like AO is more unstable on my 4080 card. Really? I'm on a 4080 here. It doesn't seem to be causing any issues. I only use DG Voodoo because I wanted to test it. But just using AOIA, the fixed Dream put in means you can still run old games on it. If you mean the beta engine's unstable, it just is. It inherently unstable as nothing. The devs need to fix that, not us. Yeah, the other option is to use AOIA. Yeah, you could remove DG Voodoo and use AOIA. It's got a fix to remove the resolution cap. And then you can run the game at whatever you like, whether you've got DG Voodoo installed or not. Are you just getting crashed to desktop, or what kind of crash are you getting? I'm curious now. Is it the whole client just dropping, or what's going on with it? Yeah, you got it into DX wrapper. And it is very useful for a lot of older games to make them run properly. Did you use the driver detonator? What DUU, I think it's called, the program. If you're updating drivers. From Planet Map, yeah, because Savic released a newer version that should avoid that. Has to do with the way that maps are packaged in the game by default. Savic's map of Rubicon, the latest version, should be okay. And Bitnick's map of Shadowlands as well, because she helped Bitnick with layers and stuff. Yeah, if you're not seeing the benefit of using it, I mean, the only benefit is you can use AOIA without any other third-party software. All it does is just take the soft lock off, and it's a literal soft lock. It's the reason why the resolution's capped, because back in 2001, nobody was running anything at that kind of resolution. You know, it just wasn't so. Only thing is the system doesn't scale. That's the biggest drawback. So the GUI is like, you know, even at 1440p, it's like, wow, that's tiny. Yeah, it's 3.3 or something. I think you want the latest version, will be on the site there. There you go. That's the one I've updated to. I didn't have the Planet Map crash thing going on all the time, thankfully, but I still updated because Savic also added lots of areas where Ark had been. We're safe for now. That should be the mission. It was 151. Nice. Yeah, that version. Let's actually just open that back up. Let's have a look. Download. It's safe to download. Yeah, I use the ×2 size just because it's easier to read on a bigger monitor. So she's done loads of work on it. Yeah, she really did work hard with it, and really turned it into something. There's loads of blurb there, but yeah, that's the one I'm using. Happens randomly. Yeah, that's kind of odd. Yeah, I don't get that issue. I get crashes, but most of them are just down to I'm running the new beta engine. You know, it's as simple as that. It isn't stable. Now time to get your special edition bow. Yes, I need help with farmage. I need someone with a level 200 that farms a, was it Sector 7 or Sector 10? One of the two. Because I don't have a character that can go farm it, unfortunately. Wish that I did, but no. There's the one boss that's easiest to kill. Most people do it with a couple of pets or whatever. It's usually quite painless. Base abilities, I think. And combat and healing, because we're going to go for some better symbionts. Run around the pillar one. There's one, you go in and you go off to the right. I'm not sure which one it is. Sector 7, yeah. Most of the time I've ever tried to farm a weapon in there. Sometimes it's painful because you want two weapons, like a pair. Yeah, that can take a while. But we only need a singular drop this time. Yeah, there's a software you use for removing old drivers, especially if you're upgrading a graphics card. You should 100% use. I think it's called DDU. Display driver uninstaller. Yeah, you should use this, and when you use it, disconnect your PC from the internet so it doesn't try to download drivers, and then install the latest ones as a fresh install. You should always do that with a new graphics card. You know, if you had one there before and you've just added one, yeah, you should definitely do it. I'll get that back for you, actually. DDU. Yeah, I usually download it from Guru 3D. Yeah, if you've had, especially if you've had like an AMD card and now you've got an NVIDIA card, you should definitely use it. And if you change from, you know, a generational change, if you stayed with, you know, if you had like a 30 series card and now you've got a, oh, that's clever. It took me and my friends 3 runs to get MA weapons. That's good going. That's pretty good going. Same brand, yeah, but it's generationally different card. When I went from a 3060 to a 4080, it was a massive leap in performance, I know. But my system wasn't stable for anything until I ran DDU, and I just unhooked the Ethernet from the PC when I did it, because when it reboots afterwards, of course, Windows tries to find drivers for it. So I stopped it from doing it and then installed the latest official drivers. But yeah, that was literally it. I went from one extreme to this one. Now Mrs. Callos 2's got the 3060, so, you know, it's all good. It means all the things she plays are great now. Right, I'm getting a beer, and then we'll figure out what on earth we're gonna do. Yeah, I play at 1440p, so 4080 is Giga Chad massively overpowered for 1440p. It's great though, because you know you get brilliant frame rate and performance, and with all the quality ramped to the yin yang, and it, you know, it runs and plays, everything runs and plays great on it. Right, oh, we're going to Spaced Out. It's at Newland, isn't it? Might as well get a bit more Alien XP. I hear you've been abducted by aliens. Yeah, run DDU in safe mode. It'll scrap all old drivers and settings out of the system, reboot with a new card, install fresh drivers, and you know, that's as clean a setup as you can have for that graphics card. Some people do it every time they update the drivers. I've got to confess I don't. But I do if I change generational graphics cards. So, you know, 3000 series to 4000 series generational change. You know, it is a different architecture and stuff, even if it is NVIDIA. Yeah, it's different. Okay, this thing's died on my reflect. That's nice. I didn't know it was that powerful. Where are my presents? Never mind. Yeah, if you go full of AIDS and Zazen form, yeah, you're very, very tanky on MA. I'll go full def now. I'll be much slower, but hit an awful lot less. 3060 is a good entry-level card, no two ways about it. I went from a 980 to a 3060, and it was just like night and day. You know, it really was. Suddenly I had DLSS, and yeah, it was like, wow. And, oh, I'm not running out of VRAM every 5 seconds, you know. And I was trying to run stuff in 1440p with a 2 gigabyte card, a 6080 back in the day. That was clearly a mistake, but there we are. Quite surprised myself. It was a 250 dyno and I'm now 213. Yeah. Went from a 1060 to a 4080. Yeah, 40 series has been quite a good series. The 50 series, the 5000 series, not as big a selling point for me. You know, like, they're damn expensive. And, you know, yeah, frame gen, whatever, but pure rasterization, really, the 5080 is basically a 4080 Ti in terms of performance. I don't see as big an uplift. Yeah, I'm going to pass on the 50 series. I mean, yeah, the 5090, 30, yeah, if I was rendering a lot of video all the time, I would probably go with it. Just because of all the VRAM cache it's got. That's a lot. You know, you can do a lot of rendering with that, but playing games and stuff, it's like, yeah, okay, it can generate 3 extra frames above normal rasterization process. But in rasterization, it's nowhere near the uplift you should see from one generation to the next. It's just not there, you know. You're better off spending the money and buying two 4080 Supers or something, you know. Right. Just the boss left now. Yeah, we took some spanking there from nukes. What's our nano resist at? It's probably not high enough. It's quite high though. So at this level, it's not bad. Well, all frames are fake, okay? There are no real frames. The fake frames thing is a bit of a misnomer, but I get what people mean. And frame gen's good. If you've got 60 FPS and you switch it on, and you've then got 120 FPS, yeah, it's lovely. It's really smooth. But if you're stuck at 30 FPS and you switch it on, the input lag's horrible. You know. So yeah, it works, but it's like game by game basis. Like if I play Cyberpunk with it. If I switch it on for Cyberpunk, it's great. It works brilliantly in Cyberpunk, but I can get 60 FPS in Cyberpunk without using it. So when I switch it on in Cyberpunk, yeah, it feels good because the input latency is that of 60 Hz. We've kind of hit a brick wall with processing power. You know, what are we down to now on the 50 series? Like the 40 series is something like 4 nanometer. You know, you're going to reach a certain point where you just can't, you got to go for a different material or something, because you can't go any lower in nanometers. Because what, you're going to make every switch on there like one atom? You can't, you know, your atoms and molecules are only so big. Yeah, it has to come up with the missing data. Yeah, exactly. So if you've already got 60 good, you know, solid, real, like, inverted commas, real frames, bearing in mind all frames are fake, yeah, in rasterization performance, the 5080 over the 5090 over the 4090 is like basically the same uplift you'd expect from a 4090 to a 4090 Ti, you know. Yeah, so sometimes it doesn't get it right. It really doesn't. DLSS itself is really good. It's one of the best anti-aliasing mechanical, you know, ways of dealing with anti-aliasing I've ever seen. And you can change DLSS frame gen from the CNN model, which is the old way they did it, to the new way they did it. I've got a little program that is like a mod manager. So you can just swap it in there and it will use the new tool. I mean, you can do it manually, copy and paste in DLLs and all that. It's not hard. But the software thing I use, it's like using a mod manager, so the files are there, but they're not actually there. And it controls which version you've got in there, etc. Where, what was it called? I think I was trying to figure out if there was an easier way of doing it, or if any, you know, because they released the new transformer model for frame gen and DLSS, and it's on, oh god, I should have the shortcut on my desktop, but I can't see it. It's like that. Mini tool partition wizard is a great way to clone a drive, but the new version you have to pay for. I've got the old version, you don't, and it will clone a boot drive and allow you to expand the size of the drive, you know. So if you're going from an old 128 gigabyte SSD to your new NVMe 1 terabyte drive, it'll do it, and you can just set it to the maximum size. It worked flawlessly. It didn't take too long either, but that's probably because it's on a 13th gen i7. Where the hell is it? What was it? I can't think of the name of it. Look at them. No. Don't do that to me. Yeah, there's always data missing, and it's making a trained guess, isn't it? That's how it works. It's a guess. It's a very intelligent guess, but it's still a guess at what data should be in between frame 1 and frame 2, and they add, or frame 3 or whatever, and they add the one in between. But the new one is adding like up to 3 frames in between. I've not seen it, so I don't really know. What was the software called? Oh, come on, I should recognise the icon when I see it, but I'm not seeing it. Not so much crap on my desktop, it's my own fault, I know. Excuse me. I mean, I've even got old crap like this. Force enable Gen 3, that's so old I don't need it anymore. I can't see the damn thing. And I know it's on there. It's none of these. It's a tiny little application, but it's very, very useful for managing that sort of thing and testing to see if it's actually viable, it works or not, and if you can undo anything you've done without delving into your game files and messing with them. Which I like, which is why I adopted mod managers really early on. Give it a rest and it might come to you. It's annoying me that I can't think what the icon looks like, and I'm looking now. Wiimote, no. It's on my desktop. Why can't I find it? All kinds of crap installed, Come on, where's it gone? Oh, come on, where are you? It's the DLSS manager or something it's called. Nope, not there. I'm blind. I must be blind. I can't see it, and I know it's on the desktop. And I'm not going to close the game to find it. It should turn up in this folder. It's got all like random JPEGs and crap. Come on, where are you? I'll look again in a minute. Right, let's go hand this mission in. Mission complete, good sir. Yay, there we go, another alien level. So are we AI 13 now? I don't think I can put anything more into Ranger until, 195, unfortunately. So more light artillery, there we go. Right, so for doing the RAVs daily, is it? Yeah, Dent Mantis RAVs, yeah, I'm going to take a 220 in and do that. Because I hate that dungeon and I hate everybody running around in it and stirring up all the mobs. It's just... kill me now. It is kind of like that though. Right. We'll run this character out front and I'll run a bigger one out just so they can take care of the mission quickly. Right, okay. You're waiting for the Queen, yeah. As long as it completes the daily, I don't care. Yes, you get more XP if you wait. I know this. Unfortunately, I don't care. I know what you mean. If you want the Queen, though, you want the Queen, don't you? So, oh god, no, that's not it at all. Right, okay, let's try that again. Okay, Oh, that's better. Yeah, let's bring this guy. While we're here, let's go back to desktop again. See if I can spot it this time. Has something gone wrong in my brain? Did I uninstall it and forget? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't see it in this folder. It should be there. It is on my actual desktop, which is weird. Which I think it's on the main monitor as well. It's no good. Let me just look on one of the side monitors. I don't think I left it there. No, it's not on the side monitor, so that ain't it. Okay. Oh, this is bugging me now. Where's the thing I was talking about? You know, I'm trying to do show and tell, and I can't show and tell because it's not bloody there. Or I can't see the damn thing. Yeah, it's just not showing up on there, but I know it's on my desktop. I absolutely know it is. Which is kind of annoying, to say the least. Oh, claim reward, okay, what was that? Yep. Yeah, so it manages your version of, like, say you're on, like, the latest one is 3.10, and you can download 3.10 and implement it in any game that supports it. Oop, wrong chat window. Singapore, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's really bugging me now. Come on, where the hell is this thing? Desktop. See, so much music software and other crap. God, loot. You don't even need that anymore, really. But it used to be incredibly useful. It's just not there, is it? It's not showing up. How bizarre. Doesn't help, I've got a ton of crap in here as well. But even so, yeah, it's not there. I don't know why. Because it actually is there. On the desktop. This is annoying me beyond belief. Trust me. To the point where I'm going to close down the game, open up the actual desktop and find it. Because it's annoying me that much now. But it's not showing up. I've noticed this with Windows since Windows 95. When you open the desktop folder, it doesn't always show you everything on the desktop. Why the hell not? I have no idea, but it doesn't. Right, we're going to do this. We're going to, because it's making me look like a liar. Right, I'm going to log you off, and I'm going to log you off as well, just because this is wound me up now. It does not seem to appear in the desktop folder, and that's a Windows issue I've come across before. No Windows, if I leave a shortcut on the desktop, I expect to see it when I open the desktop folder. God damn it. You know what I mean? It's like, how very dare you? Right. Well, you watch me find this quickly now. Unless it's deleted itself, or Windows has deleted it for some reason. Oh, that needs to go up there. Oh, I think it has deleted itself. Or Windows has decided it doesn't like it. I wonder if that's what's happened then. It was on the desktop before. DLSS swapper. It was fucking right there. So Kingdom Come Deliverance has DLSS 3.7. And I can tell it, no, put it to 3.10, swap. And it does it. And if it crashes all the time when I do it, I can click on it again and swap it back to the one it came shipped with. You know, so there you go. DLSS swapper. And the icon's quite like neon coloured. Where the hell is it then? Not on the left monitor. Is it on the right monitor? I don't think I've got anything over here. No, I haven't. That's bizarre. Okay. Well, that's different. Open file location. Okay. DLSS swapper, send to desktop, create shortcut. Right, there it is. I'm going to put it there. Right, okay. So now we go here, desktop. There it is. Yeah, DLSS swapper. That's what I've used to do the thing. It's such a great program. It's so easy to use. It's just, why would you not, you know? You can log in and go, oh yeah, it's not really working that well. Okay, put it back to the one it was released with. Yeah, I can't remember where I found it. I think it was on Steam. DLSS swapper. Oh yeah. GitHub. I think I found. Yeah, I saw something about it on Steam. I was trying to figure something else out. maybe Reddit, and I got it from GitHub. It's like nothing. It's like a nothing program, but it works exceptionally well. It does everything you would expect it to do. It's completely invisible, uninvasive, allows you to reset. It remembers what it used to be. So if... Oh, I'm in the wrong account. So if you can't remember what DLSS version you had with the game you've been messing with, it will remember, which is why, you know, like a mod manager does. And it will just go, yeah, okay, actually it used to be this one, so we can swap it back to the original. It'll do it all for you if it doesn't work out. Alright, recruit, yes. Join team, yes, okay, and we go hide. Because I ain't dealing with this dungeon until I can. Without worrying about it. Okay, are we up there? Yes, we're up there. Right, we want Ravs. That would be middle for diddle. Ah, there's a Rav. Trader Jane. We calmed everything. There's going to be no Ravs left after that one, is there? Of course not. We're going to be stuck behind someone, but it's all good. They're doing their thing. Yeah, everything's dead here. Oh, God. Team camping them here. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, God. This is what I hate about this dungeon. You just end up tripping over people. Oh my God, it's an auto bot. Oh God. Digger, sorry about the digger. My bad. Oh, for God's sake, this is going to be like pulling teeth. Right, okay, well, we're going to wait for spawns. Yeah, it's a very handy tool because generally speaking, that 3.10, so when you install it, you won't have it, right? So, unless you've got Cyberpunk installed, if you have... Have you got Ravs in here? They do. Oh, my God. It feels like an auto team, though. Yeah, it kind of does. It feels like a bot. Oh, well, they're stood in one spot. What the hell? Right. Yeah, so now it should appear, after I've driven myself insane with it. There it is. So when you get it, you've got these here. So you've got games and then library. So you go to library. If you don't have 3.10, you just click on... You can export it or you can download it. You'll get like 3.6 I don't have. So you click on the download. It downloads it from Tech Hub, which is a fairly safe site. And then once you've got it, you got it. If you've got the latest Cyberpunk, if you have Cyberpunk installed and you have the latest version, then you've already got it and it will find it and go, ooh, new version. So yeah, it's like a little mod manager. It's really cool. I don't care. I'm getting another beer. Came here to drink beer and kill Ravengers, and I'm all out of Ravengers. So... Yay, a Rav has spawned.
Scanning area. Moving object located.
Sengaffer, good evening, sir. Yourself. Welcome on in. Mofo Foo. Worth downloading if you have a 40 series card. Any card that supports DLSS. So anything 20 series upwards. Because you can import the latest DLSS DLL into a game that supports DLSS. Yeah, that. Basically. So you get the best version up to date. As soon as Alan Wake 2 came out and that had 3.8, everyone was just copying the file into all the other games that were running on 3.5 and stuff like that. Because it gives a better visual quality, it's been trained for longer and yada yada yada. Now, if it causes an issue with the game, with that software, it's no biggie. You can just swap it back to whatever the hell it was to begin with. GS Winslow. AO is the only game where I've met a multi-box and they quit their team to play with me instead of the bot team. Very cool people. Yeah, they would rather play with another person than if it's their bot, you know, basically play on their own. Lady Sky Cannons being old Chuck Norris. What? How does that work? Okay. Helge, welcome to the stream with the skull tip in his hat of some kind. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, I kind of accidentally discovered it more than anything else because I was looking for the DLL files and saw that someone, it was on Steam or somewhere like that, someone posted, oh, yeah, but if you get this, then that came with the 310 or 3.10, so I put it into Stalker and it ran better. Stalker came with 3.8. So then I've just put it into Kingdom Come Deliverance. I haven't tried it yet because otherwise I'll just get distracted by Kingdom Come Deliverance instead of playing AO. But it's awesome. AO's still getting updates. No, not really. Is the honest answer to that one. Kind of, but yeah, no. Oh, I don't need him. Oh, calm him. It's Nano Mantis we want now. Are there any here? Did she kill them all? She killed them all. There's one left. Okay. No updates. It's on life support. Yeah, basically, yeah. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is. They said that in 2017. And then we got 3 new dungeons, but hey, there you go. Oh, you're on MA, so you're being all Chuck Norris. That makes more sense. Nothing in here, and the other one's not spawned in here either. Okay. We're playing Wait for the Spawn. Yay. Oh dear. It is a shame, yeah, it is. It's a massive shame. It's a massive missed opportunity. I think AO, it just seems to be how Funcom operate. They release a game and they're all about that game until they release another game. And then the previous game, it's just the bastard stepchild that gets thrown into the, you know, they just seem to half ignore it. You get a GoFundMe page to... Someone offered $3 million. I don't know how genuine this was. Someone offered $3 million to buy the IP, and Funcom said, unfortunately, we can't sell it because it's partially owned by the Norwegian government, or some such weird entanglement that occurred when they were trying to set up as a company and make their first games. You know, they'd already released a couple. AO wasn't the first game they made. A lot of people think it was, but it wasn't. But they needed the extra investment for AO, and they got it from the Norwegian government through some scheme, but it means that they can't sell it or something. I don't know, it's weird. What was the last content? That would be the it's 201 plus Subway, although strictly speaking, don't go in there below 215. There's no gear you can equip at that level, and you will sure as shit get your ass handed to you at that level. You know, if you go in at 201, you're gonna die. It's high level dungeon, full stop. No messing around. It's a good dungeon. There's got some great loot in it. Seriously, I know it says you must be 201 to enter. You try fighting the mobs in there at 201, you're gonna die. you need a 215 plus team to carry you in there, at the very least. The mobs in there are really, really tough. In fact, you kind of need all your endgame nanos and gear from like the DB quest and stuff, so I think of it more as a 215 dungeon, to be honest. Because anything below that, I mean, there's no gear you can... everything in there's got like... have I run it? Yeah. We ran it and completed it on Test Live before it even hit the live servers. Because Savick wanted to, write an article for it on AOU. So if you look at the AOU thing... Subway 201 plus, that should probably find it. No, of course not. There you go. Condemned Subway Raid. I think it's Savick that wrote this, so she goes through everything there, did the map for it, where all the warps are inside there, and then every piece of gear that drops in there. And I think all of them require 215 or something. Eumenides comes first because he's on the first floor of the dungeon, so to speak, rather than below it. But he is basically the end boss. He's way harder than any other boss to fight in there. You go through it all. A lot of these screenshots were taken on the raids we did doing this. Not all, a lot of them though. Yeah, there we go. It adds up, but it hits hard and despawns after time. Sources familiar with the matter have informed me the ads that that guy spawns is Melvin. You need a crack to root the Melvins. We have christened them on this stream. They are forever known as Virgil will spawn some Melvins. That's it now. His fate is decided. Yeah, so there you go. Savik even linked me saying it. Well, you can't not do that guy because he's on the way to the other things you need to kill there. Yeah, so that's where she got it from. So yeah, there's a dead easy way to fight the guy, but you do have to fight the guy to get past him to go to the next boss. And then you do Abmouth, and you get Condemned Bulwark, Belt of Great Justice, BBI Faithful, 10 Eumenides, you know, all the big loots drop there. Yeah, written by Savik. Yeah, you stand in a doorway, essentially. It was added... Was it 2020 it was added? Oh, Christ. Yeah, Savik will have the data recorded. It was last updated in 2023. Yeah, no, it was after 2020. I think it was after that. Hang on. When was this video? I think need a 4 years ago. Yeah, 2021, I think, is when it was added, because this is on Test Live. Oh, no, this is on live. It would have been a few weeks before that we did that. People are so negative about where the game is at. Why don't you just play it? It's great. Yeah, I think 2021. I want to say 2021 is when it got added, but I could be wrong. Okay, don't need that guy. Need more Nanomantis. Have any spawned in the other spot? Yay, they have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2021 they added that dungeon. They did add the other dungeon before that, though. We got the Temple of the Three Winds raid dungeon for high levels, which is very, very cool as well. Guardians next. I know this one so well, I've done it a bazillion times. Because you do it for 50 levels, after like 150 to 200 you get this one. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, you guys think you want WoW Classic? You don't want WoW Classic. And then they were basically like, okay. And then there were hundreds of like counterfeit servers with WoW Classic. What did WoW do? Shut them all down and then start charging people to play on their version of them. Yeah. They figured that out quick when they saw the numbers that actually were playing on Classic servers, didn't they? From the team that bought you, don't you guys have phones? And utter vile people. I mean, truly vile people like Bobby Kotick. Oh my God. The articles written about that guy are frightening to read, that someone can be like that, but there we are. What was the game you've played that was similar to AO? Almost none. I can't think of a single one that has the same freedom of character design. You know, that's why you get nanomage pistol agents FPing a soldier and doing ridiculous damage. And you know, like, yes, there's the cookie cutter build, but there's also like whatever your imagination can come up with. And of all the games I've ever played, and there have been a lot, you know, in terms of a permanently online present MMO, yeah, basically none of them. None of them are similar to AO, and nothing's going to be similar to AO since the success of WoW. We've had this conversation before, but I do not blame WoW for its own success. But what happened with that was the corporate, you know, the corporate suits or whatever, see the success of WoW and like they want a piece of that pie. So if the game you're building isn't like WoW, they're not interested in it. You know, say, oh, we're building this game and you can do this, you can do that. So it's like WoW. No, make it like WoW. WoW makes tons of money. Make it like WoW. Our shareholders want their quarterly statements to look good. Make it like WoW. You know, and that's where we're at. It's not WoW's fault for being successful. It just appealed to its own audience. You know, good for WoW, but also kind of put the kibosh on everything else because games are now owned and run by corporations, and corporations don't give a shit about the quality of the product. They just care about the profitability of the product. That's it. That's all they care about. Late stage capitalism. That's where we're at. Always goes the same way as well. You cannot have infinite growth. You live on a finite planet with finite resources. You know, so something's got to give, and it does. Looking, got the MA, some new Inferno missions. Nice. Yeah, the most similar to AO's, I can't think of a single one that has the same kind of freedom that you have in AO. Like, I did enjoy the single player element of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Yeah, I liked that game, but it got too wowified, you know? So you spent weeks and months farming all these purples, you know, from various boss raids, and then they would, like, 2 weeks later release, you'd completely kind of go, yes, finally, I have a dream build. And then they immediately release, oh, here's a new expansion, the level cap's raised by 10 levels or 5 levels or whatever, and all the green shit is better than anything you farmed off those bosses. It's just, and they kept doing it as well, which annoyed the snot out of me. It really did. So I just quit. A big part of the current player base is so used to it. Yeah, but you're talking about an older player base, as in not older age, although possibly that is a factor. But you're also talking about a player base that's been here for a very long time and has the means to access everything very quickly. Like myself, I'm no different. I don't discount myself in that statement. As I am now on a 220 NT, completing a mission for my new project. You know, everyone that's been playing for as long as I have certainly has that sort of, you know, facility. And they're going to use it because it's easy. Right, we got any breeders in here? There's one. Eve is also very complex. Yeah, it's not the complexity, it's what you can do with the complexity that matters. With AO, you can do an awful lot with not even that big of a pool of game knowledge, because of the game design itself. It's so open to, okay, we've got a corpse up there, I'm guessing. That's very broken. God. Yeah, I've never been attracted to space games like that. The last sort of pilot ship space game I played, I think, was TIE Fighter. Like the original DOS game. Oh no, maybe I played Rogue Squadron as well, but that's just an arcade game, essentially. There's no customization, it's just complete the mission. Shoot the things, complete the mission, or whatever. In terms of player agency, yeah, absolutely nothing comes close, sad to say. Oh my God, this is broken beyond belief. Mountain screen, 28 minutes. Is there loot on this? Oh, plus 10 ring, that's not bad. Someone might want that. I don't want it. Someone may. Eve is fun if you know what you're doing. Yeah, I don't like spaceship games, I suppose. I even tried, what's that other game that's never going to be finished? Oh God, I can't think of the name of it. It works, it's a game. It looks like nothing like as good as the trailers do. I can't think of the name of it. That's it, Star Citizen. Yeah, it's garbage. It's just, yeah, it's a beta. Of course it is. No, I absolutely hated that. Absolutely hated it. I played it, Star Citizen, and I had a month free to play it. I played for like 4 or 5 days and just uninstalled it and thought never again. I just thought it was trash. You think you want to fly out of a hangar and drive the ship the whole way to a planet. All sounds great. Oh, it's so involving and this and that. Yeah, but fourth fucking time you're doing it, you're like, has this got fast travel? Maybe. You've absolutely seen your ass with it after like 4 days or so. You're like, yeah, I'm done. This is horrible. It just is. You know, the amount of times I kept waking up in a medical robe with all the gear I'd spent the last 6 hours getting together just vanished, with no way to retrieve it, and I just fucking, and it ran like dog shit. Any populous area with more than 3 players in it, and it ran like shit. And that's on a brand new, 13700K and a 4080, 32 gig of DDR5, and it ran like arse. And everyone said, "Oh, you've got to disable your efficiency cores." So I disabled them. It still ran like ass, Don't take my word for it. Next time they do a free week, take them up on it. Download the whole stupid thing. Try it for yourself. And if you enjoy it, good for you. Me, I thought it was absolute trash. And I will never spend money on it. Ever. Not in a million years would I spend money on it. And people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on that thing. And I'm like, fucking why? Doesn't matter how much money you spend, it's still going to be the same piece of shit engine. It's like DX10 or 11 or something. It's like, fuck me, it's terrible. Honest to God. Right, let's go and park this guy. What's the subject? Oh, we were talking about Star Citizen. Yeah, I just thought it was utter trash. That I tried for like 4 days and I will never ever try again. I just thought it was the biggest piece of shit I've seen in years. I thought it was god awful. It ran like ass. It didn't look that great. It was laborious and boring. There's no form of tutorial unless... I mean, you could make the same argument for AO. There's no real tutorial. You've got to figure it all out or ask, you know, experienced players what the hell is going on. But, yeah, no one was that forthcoming. And it certainly wasn't a social sort of a game. Nobody was like, hey, no, I know it. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's cool. Here. Have some credits and some stuff. No, fucking... None of that kind of thing going on. It was just... I just thought it was garbage. I've never played a game that was so poorly optimized since I played Anarchy Online in 2001. You know, oh my god, it was awful. Yeah, a day is probably enough for most people, and people spend 20,000 feckin' real dollars on some ship in a game that hasn't actually been released. So if they shut down, you've got shit. You don't own anything. Your money's gone. They've got it. It's not... It's got some interesting tech going on. No, they haven't. It's not interesting tech. It's... it's micromanagement simulator. Server meshing, yeah, that's not new. That is really old. In fact, that's one of the older methods, and it just, honest to God, I hated it. It was just the biggest piece of shit I've ever played in my life. Working, well, it runs like trash on a 1 gig fiber connection on a modern system, so it's trash. It's fun if you know what you're doing. Is it though? I don't agree. Even when things worked, I didn't enjoy it. It's just not for me. I just hated it. It was like, when's it gonna get good? When's it gonna get interesting? There was nothing multiplayer about. It was just a bunch of noobs running around in fucking hospital gowns. Nobody talking to anyone, no global chat, no social kind of aspect to it at all. It just, yeah, it was just horrible experience. Yeah, well, they're never going to finish the game. That would be stupid. They are making millions every year, hand over fist, by not finishing it and continually reintroducing new mechanics and ideas that they're going to add to the game. It's a cult. I tell you, it's a piece of shit, and it's a cult. And if you spend real life money on it, more fool you. Because what I think is going to happen is eventually these guys go, oh, we're not making much money out of it anymore. The whales have bought everything we've put in front of them. And then they'll just pull the plug and you've got nothing. That's what I think. There's no way I'll touch it ever again. Honestly, well, you know, if you like it, good for you. I just fucking hated it. I thought it was garbage. I think it was one of the worst games I've ever played. Ever. I'm not even joking. I didn't even finish the free trial. I thought it was that bad. I was like, no, I do not want to play for free. Thank you. I've uninstalled the game. Stop sending emails to me. I mean, maybe if you know someone that's been playing for 4 or 5 years and knows it in and out, maybe they could show you the ropes and make it more interesting. But the whole micro-managing everything, people go, oh, yeah, you actually have to get on your ship. So you walk into your ship, you get on your ship, you've got to click a bunch of buttons, and then your ship can launch. And it all sounds great. But when you're doing it for the 20th time or whatever, no, it's fucking annoying. It really is. It's just, ugh, no. Finish it. Release it. See how well it does. But they'll never do that because the business model is, we're never going to finish it. There was an old science fiction novel where they kept rebuilding the spaceship they were going to leave the Earth on and never left for a millennium because they kept redesigning the ship. Yeah, they've earned nearly $1 billion without ever releasing it. Star Shitterson. I'm sorry, but that's pretty good. If you're a fan of the game, I'm sorry if my opinion offends you, but it's just my opinion. I'm just some guy on the internet. Don't worry about it. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm just saying my experience of it was, this is dog shit. I will never spend money on this. I'm sorry, but let's be real, It was like a free week, and I thought, yeah, I've heard it's not vaporware, it's actually good. And I tried it, I thought, it's actually shite. And I hate it. I hated every second of it, and I don't want to play it again. That's just my opinion, though. There's no incentive for them to release it. They can make more money by never releasing it and continually introducing features that, I don't know, are even worth having. We've introduced pick up the mug. Put the coffee in the mug. Now you can drink coffee from the mug. Okay. Is that a good thing or not a good thing? Oh, you died, but you've woken up in the hospital you started in a bathrobe, or a medical robe, I should say. Yay for the Doja early. That was pretty quick. Yeah, I've heard Elite Dangerous, and I've seen people with like 8 monitor setups, like flight sim kind of deal. And some people are just into that, and that's cool. I will never disrespect people that enjoy doing that sort of thing. However, it's not for me. And, you need this 600 quid joystick and a throttle thing and another thing and another peripheral just to enjoy the game properly. Which is fine, and you can do it in VR, which I'm sure is amazing. But, yeah, spaceship games, I don't know, I've just never got on with them. Is what it is. It doesn't make me right. I don't think I'm right. I just know what I think about that particular game, or that genre of game. I've never tried Elite Dangerous. Maybe Elite Dangerous is better. I don't know. But I'm not spending 600 quid on peripherals just to play it. Got playing VR with a Thrustmaster X5 billion and another thing and another thing. And I'm like, well, really? Maybe it is better that way, but I'm not willing to fork out the money to find out. And unfortunately, I don't know a person that has that kind of disposable income. Well, I probably do, but that is willing to spend it on the game and let me try it out for half an hour to see what it's like. I'd probably break their ship, so yeah, why would they? That's Freelancers Inc. complete. That should take us up to level 53. Excuse me. Yeah, look, if you like Star Citizen, good for you. I didn't. I really didn't like it. You know, that's all I'm saying. Maybe it's just not for me. You know, not everyone likes chocolate. That's the thing. Some people, have a different palate and they don't like it. And that's fine. It's like me. I don't like coffee, but I'm not telling anyone else to not drink coffee because it tastes like bitter sewer water. But to me, it does. I hate it. I think it's horrible. Doesn't make me right at all. Just means that's what I think of it. And there's plenty of other people that love the buzz of caffeinated beverages, and I get that. I drink silly amounts of tea. But coffee, no, I don't like the smell, don't like the taste. No, yes, I've tried expensive coffees and yada, yada, yada. No, I just don't like it. There we go. Right. We have completed freelancers as well. Venges with quite a intelligent statement there. At this point, SC is the best available example of the sunk cost fallacy that video gaming has to offer. Yeah. Don't they sell like ships in the game for like 20 grand or something? Like you could buy a good car for that. Maybe not a top of the line brand new car, but you could buy a really good car for that money. You know? And you're getting a non-existent digital thing that you could still blow up in the game and never get back. I mean, wow. Why would they release it? They're making so much money not doing it by not releasing it and continually adding feature creep to the point where they're on DX10. What's it going to look like when we're on DX20 and they're still on DX10 or whatever? You know, it's just, wait, what? It's nuts to me. I'm getting a beer and I'm looking for volunteers to hit Sector 7 to farm a bow. Yeah, it's Chaos Reigns, yeah, that would be awesome, dude. I want to get the bow from the boss in... Is it... I can never remember it's Sector 10 or Sector 7. I think it's Sector 7, isn't it? And usually people that farm in there have a Krat or Engi or someone with big pets that goes in and kills the boss, and when we all run in after the fact and loot it. Is every time I've been in there, that's kind of what happens. Yeah. Sector 10 is the lower one. It's this one down here I'm thinking of. Hang on, let me get there. Draden, welcome to the stream. What? Yeah, 200's the level cap. But the boss has got lots of AoEs and drains and shizzle. Yeah, there we go. We can get in. What the? Where are we? Doesn't even say. Yeah, there's some standalone missions you can get in here. But generally, you run down, enter the ship. Sector 7, yeah. So Sector 7 team, if people are feeling charitable, to carry this character to get a bow from there. This is literally what we're doing. I got a 200 Krat and info. Yeah, the Krat's going to work. Yeah, 220 dock. Yeah, you can't get in. It's locked, unfortunately. 220 dock, you just stand there with improved team heal, and it would just be like, yeah, whatever. We're alive. So, yeah. Yeah, if you've got a Krat, you're probably alright. I think. Every time I've done this, it's usually a Krat and or, Engi or, another pet class, etc. And they've done extremely well in here, to be honest. You're in Sector 7. Yeah, I think so. That little teleporter just went down. And the thing is, I don't have any level 200s in, to log in on a different account and do it. I appreciate it, Draden, I really do. If anybody else wants to come along, you're more than welcome. I mean, obviously, I want one singular item from it, so if anything else drops, it's yours, I'm not, like, jonesing anything else. I just want to get the the bow. Special edition bow. That's what I want from here. Yeah, I think you've got to cast a pet, have a shell ready in your inventory, because usually the pet dies at the boss. It's the boss over to the kind of east side of the instance, and it's a team thing. You've got to go in a team, and to get out, you just, everybody leaves team and we're done. I'm going to leave that team. Yeah, my other characters are all much too high. I mean, if I could bring my 220 NT in there, that would be fun. I could kill it God knows how many times incredibly quickly. What benefits do you get when you sub? Oh, God, so many. You get perks. You get research, which gives you tons more skills, and then there's an unending list of items, weapons, implant types. Like, that's my head implant. See, it's 100 to all nano skills, 25 to martial arts, 100 to treatment, and a bunch of other stuff. So you can use symbionts and stuff like that. Yeah, 20 levels is not 20 levels. It's more like another 100 levels in terms of skill. Because after 200, the amount of skill, like if we open up the skills window now, okay, so nano pool I can increase, let's pick something else. Yeah, so ranged in it's got like a maximum improvement per level. You can improve it way more than that after 201. So instead of 3 to 5 points, you're spending 7 to 15. After 207, you're spending 15 to 30 or something. Yeah, it's massively 20 levels on a surface value, but it's just way more than 20 levels worth of IP for a Froob. It's a massive leap. You get, and the weapons are vastly better. The armor's better. Yeah, there's just like every expansion since the game released, essentially. So yeah, paid, you get so much more. But the problem is, once you go paid, there's no going back with AO. Once you say, okay, make the account paid. If you don't pay, you can't play. You can't go back to being Froob. So, you know, disclaimer, that's how it works. Some games you can, like I think SOTA you can. If you miss your payment, you can still log in and chat, but you haven't got all the benefits of the sub. It sort of removes them somehow. I don't know. That would never work in AO because of the complex skill and item system. What, you'd have to have all your symbionts fall off or something, you know, because you couldn't have a Froob running around with symbionts on. They'd be so much more overpowered than every other Froob. It would be ridiculous. You all right there, dear? Is that you, Draden, on Kitrat? Oh, God. Kitaro. Or, no. Kitarkal. I'm going to pronounce it wrong no matter what I do. Don't know about carry, but I can bring my 172 MP agent. Yeah, that could help. The heal pets could, you know, if you've got a heal pet on them, that could help. But, you know, bear in mind, the boss will probably kill you. The boss is quite tough, which is why normally you go in with 200s with as much gear as you can carry at that level. This character trying to do the boss at last, I don't know, 20 seconds if I was lucky. They could probably technically save your paid itemized version. Yeah, it's yeah. So in most games, they work differently. In AO, you got to think about the implants you got in with perks, research, and whatever. Would be utterly impossible to get in on a Froob account, wouldn't they? You know, so how would they do it? So this character suddenly becomes Froob. None of my implants, apart from this one, which is like I just haven't upgraded, it's like a level 50 implant. None of these can be equipped anymore, so they've all got to drop off. Even my social armor, which is alien armor, all that's got to fall off. The token board is different. It has a different thing because it's a paid token board, so it has higher values and stuff. I would not be able to use the OFAB weapon because that's paid. I would not be able to use the Yutto's NCU. I would not be able to use these HUDs. It's just like, you know, your character you'd have to log them in, locked off. And if you were like over 200, like say your character's 220 or 210 or something like that, what the hell do they do with the IP that you've had since hitting 200? I mean, it just doesn't seem like there's a way to do it logically without like a fixed template being enforced on the player character. You know, it just yeah, I mean, actually nightmare to try and manage it. Okay, I'll go back to Froob, and all my gear is going to fall off except for my 6-slot belt, my luxurious armor, my token board's gone. Because it's the wrong type, I'd have to put the other one on. And my left-hand implant, all of that's going to fall off. Because I'm not paid anymore, therefore I shouldn't have that gear. It's just like, it'd be bonkers, wouldn't it? Right, I invite you. There we go. And we're just waiting on Draden Kit Rako. Is it Rako? Rako? How should I say it? Am I saying it right? Kit Rako. Did I say... Oh, I can't remember which one I said first now. Kit Rako. Should know, you're in my guild. It doesn't matter. You know what? I worked in one firm, and we all had name badges, right? We all had name badge. You had your first name on your name badge because you worked in retail. And I had my name. So my name's on there, and it's Carl. Most of you know that anyway. And this old fella came in. He's one of the radio, AMs, one of the radio guys. He came in with a broken cable adapter he'd bought, and I was like, "Oh, no problem, Sil. I'll just get you. Do you want the same thing again? Do you want something different?" We're having a chat. And I understood what he was talking about because I came from a TV repair background, and he was like, "Oh, you're quite useful, aren't you?" And, he was a lovely guy. He had glasses on that looked like 8 milk bottle bottoms stuck together. And he went... lifted them off, and I couldn't believe how small his eyes actually were. And he looks at my name badge and he goes, "Well, thank you very much, Colin." And he called me Colin for 5 years. And I never corrected him. He'd come in and say, "Is Colin here?" And the rest of the team would be laughing, going, "Yeah, hang on, Colin." And I'd have to come out. I think someone once said to him, "His name's not Colin, it's Carl." And he went, "Yeah, Colin." He was just a lovely old buzzard of a man. I don't know if he's still around even, I haven't seen him in a very long time, I suspect. Perhaps, not. But which is a shame, because he was a really nice old character. Your heel pets are going to be on your pet or the Kratz pet, I think. Because that's how we're doing this. We're hiding outside the room and letting the pets do it. That's kind of how this boss works. You go in, you clear a little bit of the way up the left, killing everything you meet. Then you all hide round the corner while the pets go in and kill. And you've got to have the next pet ready because your pet's probably going to die anyway. Is that a 200 demon? I have seen agents in the temple with one of them. That's bonkers. I don't know if it was legit or not, but hey. An agent can get a demon pet before an MP can. It's just nuts. It's because you can drain, so you can do trader, drain, get a wrangle, switch to MP, cast the pet, and then go back to being trader just so you can keep draining to keep the pet, following commands and stuff. Yeah, it's nuts. I've seen them do it, and it is legit as well. It's just like you see it and you're like, wait, what? How the hell? And yeah, there you go. Relog to save your UI or I'm gonna cry. Yep, do it. There's a video, isn't there? Oh. Hang on. Do it. Do it for 10 hours. Palpatine, do it. 10-hour loop.
Do it.
And it does that for 10 hours. And it has 692,000 views from 9 years ago. I mean, what the No wonder the videos you get recommended on YouTube are just like, wait, what? You get them in sometimes and you're like, what the f is this? Right, I think I've invited you. Has I invited you? I think I has invited you. You has joined. Excuse me. You know, you did 9 hours of a 10-second clip, or 10 hours of a 10-second clip. It's got like nearly 1 million views. What the you know. No wonder the algorithm's all over the place on YouTube. People probably click like and then share it to a friend as a joke. Like, I bet that's happened like a gazillion times with that one video. So yeah, it's no wonder YouTube's recommendations are up the Yahoo, because I mean there's crap like that on there. Okay, we're just waiting on Draden to make their way here. And then we, Brave 3, will run into the dungeon and cringe along the sides. Yes. Not saying it would be complicated, but I think it'd be doable, just too much hassle for not much result. It depends, though, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, it'd have to be saved as some sort of template, and when you logged back in, it'd be on a new template, and how the hell does that work? Right, are we all good to go? Hide outside on boss and hope pets live long enough to cast another one. That's basically how it works. Dun 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 dun. We're off. Rodder boy, good evening. I haven't seen your name in a long time. Welcome back in. Good to see you. Right, from here we go lefty lefty, I think. Do we? Yeah, I think we do. I think we go left left. Oh no, ignore me. Right, righty tighty. No, that's not it. No, wait. Up the middle, then we bear. Yeah, this is it. There's like, right, kill everything that aggroes. Which apparently is level 191. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Ah, they nuke. How very dare you with the nukes. The last 4 streams here, Afterbirth resubbed. Nice. I'm pretty sure we go up this way and then we got to kill... Oh my god, I can't even remember. Yeah, we got to go through... No, wait. No, we don't go in there. I know I did, but I'm bad. Crap. Alright, just kill the ads that come out the door. Now we go up to the top here, where the T sort of junction is, and then we go right. That's how it works, I think. It's been like a couple of years since I've been in. Okay. Kill them all. Sector 10, yeah. I'm trying to remember how to get to the boss. I mean, that's how shit I am. But there you go. Heal pets on Carl. Yeah, I'll guarantee I'll die. No matter what I do. Right, okay. Yeah, so we come up here and now we go to the right. I don't know if anything aggro's from over there. Right, yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay, now we have to kill shit. Yeah, we didn't need to kill the guys in that room. That's my bad. That's my turning right too soon. I apologise. What's worse, I don't even have any team heals. How rude. I've never bought them and I should. Right, okay. Sector 7. I don't know what goddamn sector it is. I know this is where the boss is that drops the weapon I want. Nope. We gotta go further. I think. I'm pretty sure. It's one of these doors off to the right of here. Off to the east of the map. Yeah, has this happened? 10? Oh my god, I don't even know. Right, I think we now turn right at the door here. Something's aggroed me. I don't know what it... Oh, okay. Kill it with fire. Right, okay. I think this is it. Kill the ads. I'm not sure this is the right door, but it's one of these. It's this one or the one that we didn't go to before. Oh, that's the boss. That's the boss. Run him back in. Run him back in. Right, put the pets on him. Stop hitting him. Oh, dear. We gonna die. Yeah, this is who we need to kill. The control leech. Oh, God. Right. We'll meet up outside. I'm gonna be dead before I get there. Yep, there you go. Yeah, we shouldn't have run in. That's on me. That's on me. We should have just sent the pets in there and try and keep the pets up. Yeah, I know we died, dude. Leave team so we can get back in. Oh, actually, yeah, maybe not. I was leaving team so I could get out quicker, but it wasn't quick enough. Oh, God. So pro at the game. Yeah, I mistook the boss for an ad. They're not an ad. That was the boss. That's the room we need. Yes, they're a nightmare. That's the fight. I'm sorry. We walked in and said hi. Yeah, we did. Okay, tier grid for rebuffs and then we'll reform team. Rip. Oh, yeah, we were going to die. You know that. You got like people dusting off their boots to go in there. Yeah, of course we're going to die. You all did, chat. You all knew that was going to happen. You all knew. Yeah, it ain't the first time I've died in this game. God damn. I died in the backyard in 2001. Wondering why strafing wasn't saving me from being hit. You know, why wouldn't that work? You know? Right, I'm going to go back to tier, get the buffs I think I need. I've got the macro, so I should be pretty quick. Oh, it's on Bitnik's map. Yeah, you're right. We should. I should be using that. Right, macro. I didn't even have reflect when I went in there, and you can have reflect in there, which is depressing. I don't have infuses because that bot doesn't do it. I don't think. Does it? There's some other characters stood nearby. Oh, yeah, maybe. Tell %T help for paid buffs. Okay. Okay. I mistyped. Don't kill me. Alt up. There we go. Yeah, they've got the paid buffs. Nice. Okay. And diddly diddly do. Metaphysicist. Composite. Fuse with knowledge. There we go. Yeah, that's the only one I didn't have. Right. Okay. Apart from, obviously, my own buffs. Oh, we're checking cast. That's nice. Right, back we go. We happy few. We soldiers of fortune and misfortune, depending how you look at it. We'll be alright, we'll be alright. Right, okay. We're not even rezzed yet, so there's no rush. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Yeah, the only thing we send into that room are the pets, and then we all hide outside the door and hope to live. So you need to have the next pet ready to go as best you can. It's easier with droid type pets, but yeah. I'll be just outside the dungeon. Your face didn't last long. Yeah, we got... Yeah, it's good. Let's get the death out of the way. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Get death out of the way, and then we're all good, right? We know which way we're going when we get inside now. And then we remember what the hell to do when we get there. Don't run in. Someone give me an invite. Whoever got lead. I only left team hoping that I would exit the dungeon before I died, but it didn't work. Oh dear. Right. I'm getting a beer. You can see why I have such a jovial attitude towards death. I'm probably going to die to this guy, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going. Right, we're going to reform team then. Right, okay, so you're in here first, so I'll do that. And then I'll look for... Oh my god. Nope, just... Yeah. Right, I got you again. You know where the tier bots are now, don't you? Draden. Yeah, go get all your buffs from there. To your right of the guy, all the Atroxes in blue are the paid buffs. So you can get them all from there nice and quick and then make a macro. ICC, yeah. Have they got paid buffs there as well? You know, so you can get improved cut red tape. Yeah, nice. Alright, we'll wait till you're here and then we enter. We're not making that mistake again. Well, you wouldn't have all your buffs though, would you? Because yeah. You still have all your buffs. That's weird. Maybe you did not die. You must have left team before you died and it spawned you outside. Well, you still... And that's the only way I can think of you would keep your buffs. As far as I know. I mean, could be wrong. But yeah. That's why I was like, oh, okay, I've fluffed this up. We're fighting the boss and we should be outside the door. We got to rely on the pets surviving. Because if you go in, even if you've got very capable characters at level 200, the boss in that room forces you to start shooting at each other and crap like that. What's my evade HUD looking like? I'm starting to think it might be worth it. No, we're just waiting for Draden to get rezzed and rebuffed and everything else. That's cool. Just checking emails while you're getting here. Don't worry about me. Nope, I lied. Let's go. Right. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see if I can remember the layout this time. Right, straight ahead. No, keep the pets, I think. From memory, this lives or dies on how good the pets are. Right, then we go up this corridor. Straight on, straight on. There's going to be two to the left. We'll probably snag them. Yeah, we got one of them at least. No, we're going to snag both of them, but hey, that's okay. We can kill. We can kill. Yeah, if you calm it, it'll end up in the fight later. I think is one of the weird things with the dungeon. So if it aggroes, you need to kill it. Okay. Here we go. I mean, if you could calm your way in, I'm pretty sure we would have done it previous, but we didn't. Yeah, even when you do calm, the thing is, the calm starts breaking in the middle of the fight, and suddenly these lads come charging up the corridor after you, and it's like, what the f... Yeah. It is a boss fight dungeon, after all. Hey, you got an aim shot. Good, go me. That's probably a bad idea. Yeah, if you can do init debuffs and stuff like that, that's all good. On the boss, you might have to stick your head around the door, hit them with one, and then dive back out of the door, but it works. Excuse me. Okay, we're getting there. Not that one. Okay. Yeah, we're probably going to have to deal with this one. Okay. Like, where did he come from even? You know. Right. These two, and then it's pets through the door on the boss and prey. So, like for Krat, you want to be recasting a new shell for the main bot. And then recasting Carlita as soon as you can. Because they probably will go down. Right, that's it. So... this is where we're going to live for the next however many minutes. Yeah, there's the boss. Just send the pets in, but stay here. Is the way to go. Like, I would even send the pets in before trying debuffs, just so it doesn't come charging out the room at you. Alright. Pets away! Ready as we will be. I don't have any decent team heals or anything. So I'm going to do this. So I'm out of sight of the boss, but I just want to see how the boss is doing. He is badass. Level 210. You know, so at no time is it an easy fight. So you got to watch your pet's health and stuff. So if you haven't got a shell for the main crap pet, start casting it now, because you're going to be using it, I think. He's going down. I don't know how your pets are doing. You can see that better than I can. Looks like there's 2 control leeches in there. That's weird. Oh, free hugs. You were loved, but you are missed. Yeah, start casting the next shell now. Because that's how it goes with this raid. I've done this before. This bit I remember well. The how the hell do we get here bit I remember less well. And there's like a 1 in 10 drop chance, so it ain't Yeah, he does AoEs and shit, so yeah, it's problematic in the extreme. At least with Carlita and Carlo, you can insta-cast them, but even then, you know. Carlita's great, she does loads of damage. However, not very defensive as a pet. And if you're in that mist, yeah, they can mess with the player quite badly. We're about 50%. Yeah, we're doing good here, guys. You're doing good work. You go in there and pew pew, and yeah, it's going to start attacking you, and you're in a world of pain. Very, very quickly. How did Demon die? Well, because that's what the boss is focused on, I guess. If you could bring 220s in here, this would be trivial. But you can't, which is why it's hard. Carlita, no! I think Carlita went down again. Uh-oh. Other pet down as well. Oh, heal pet's down. Heal pet is down. Yeah, this is the way that this seems to get done. Unless you've got like an entire team who can actually do the fight, which we haven't. Man, he spanked that demon. That's nuts. Yeah, you didn't have your heal pet on him though, did you? So, you know, it's kind of... You know, if you were on in here on a 220 Engie with pet heal nano, yeah, this would be cake. Right, come in here on any 220 and the boss would be cake, but we ain't got that. Weird delay, does it? Yeah. It wouldn't go heal even after... Oh, right, okay. It's doing something now. I can see it bobbing around. I'm hoping it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Last bubble, come on. Oh, Carlita, no! She's awesome, Carlita. Doesn't get the love she deserves. Oh, he's almost down. Almost there. Stay on target. Alright, let's have a look. We've got a rifle and a pistol. But I don't need either. So if any of you guys want anything, all yours. Pistols are pretty good. I don't know if Dog of Wars are actually better, but... They might be, actually. I'm not sure. Right. If we all leave team, it kicks us out. So that's what we do. And then back in we come. Okay, are we ready to rinse and repeat? I appreciate you're doing all the heavy lifting. I ain't stupid. Of course, I had a phone call through the entire fight. Well, you did well then. Right, once we're ready, back in we go. And we could try calming the mobs, but yeah, go on. Let's try calming them. If you want to try it. If your calms is good enough. If not, kill. Some will calm, some won't, I think. Do you want to try calming that one? Oh, I think the calm landed, but we broke it. That's okay. Okay, I think we dodged those. That's cool. Not dodging this guy. No, that didn't work. I was trying to do an aim shot and just didn't happen. Never mind. You want to try a calm? You know it's kill. I mean, option B. Man, I didn't even see that one. Oh, I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Okay. Right, same routine again. Send in the pets and keep recasting them. Well, he did that so I could see the boss's HP bar. That's it. Ain't shooting nothing into that room. Recipe for disaster. Is your heal pet meant to be healing the demon? Or is it being a bit weird? Yeah, pet gonna pet. But basically, it's the same routine every time. You've just got to keep recasting, send the pets back in. It's kind of a pain, I know. I've come in here, like every pet class you can think of. So Engie, Krat, MP, and Bureaucrat. Yeah, it's always the same deal. Well, as soon as you send in the crap bot, you need to start casting the next one. It's bonkers. And yet this is one of the easiest bosses to kill in this zone. It is really nuts though. It's like I am bringing nothing to this fight on my bow MA. Oh dear. Trying to even peek through the door. Oh, pet's not doing well. Oh my god, it just kills everything. It's horrible. Yeah, we got the metaphysical demon, and he goes. Tanky McTank face. Now you want to heal. Yeah, pets are just... they're so up the yazoo. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Doing well though, doing well. He's nearly down. Carlita going in there with the briefcase to the face. Oh, I recouped XP. Uh-oh. Almost there. Come on. Drop the bow, you son of a gun. What did we get? Let's have a look. Ah. So we got cannon and another pistol. Okay. Oh, never mind. Do you guys want to do one more, or like that'll do now? That'll do, donkey, that'll do. I don't mind. It's cool if you don't want to do another. Go till you get it or give up. Yeah, okay. We'll do one more, and then I can't presume upon your kindness any longer. Right, everyone leave team. We'll all spawn outside. Okie doke. Right, so. Right. Last run. I'm not going to ask you guys to do it any longer. Right, here we go. Once more unto the breach. I'm also going to go off and get a beer in the meantime. Just because I can. I'm going to hate myself tomorrow. Tomorrow Carl's going to get up and hate the world for his stupidity. But there you are. That took longer than I thought. Sorry about that, you two. What are we doing? We're going for... no, we're going up. We're going forward. Help, I've lost my team. Okay, we're all together again. Okay. Yeah, you got one behind us. No, it's a heal pet. Okay. Gamel 11111, welcome. To the stream, good sir. Alright, I think we'll snag one more. Or not. Yeah, we did. Or I did. I just realised my nano HUD wasn't on and my demon wasn't 200 all this time. The demon was doing well. Guten Abend, or Abend, I have no idea on the pronunciation because, you know, I don't speak the German. Right, okay. Same again, guys. Last time, we'll try. I'm not going to ask you to do it again. That's silly. Right, here we go. Just getting his HP on the bar so I can see it, and the chat can see it, and the stream can see it. Nor me. Yeah, my interest in German peaked when we got a new German teacher, and she was really cute. And thereafter, not so much. But she was really nice looking. Died twice today doing that. What, fancying the German teacher? Caused you to die? I won't have it. But yes. Love Jim a bit. It is very good. It's too good for its own good, I would say. Oh, Sector 7. Okay, fair enough. Gave up. What, in Sector 7? Yeah, I'm not going to ask anybody to do more than 3 runs. I think that's excessive. And unfair on people's kindness. 2-man team as well. Well, we're 3, but I'm kind of like, I'm the spare wheel here. I've asked for help, and I've got Draden. And I've got Chaos Reigns have come in and gone, well, I've got someone that can come in with pets. They're, you know, Chaos on their agent. So they're using the MP pets, but they work. And, of course, Draden on a level 200 crap. But, of course, the pets are sort of being weird. Because pets, right? Pets are a thing. I have nothing better to do aside from leveling another character. No big deal for me, yes. I appreciate that. We'll do this one, and if we're not lucky this time, then, you know, I'll go raid somebody else and we'll wish them the best of luck. Although, I don't know if anybody else is streaming Anarchy at the moment, but, you know, we'll look before we go. The next stream will be, let's do our dailies and then go back here. But I don't expect any repeat performances. It will be simply a case of if you know, anybody that wants to come along and help, as in carry my character. Yeah, I want the MA, it's not an MA bow, but the bow itself I want from this. So, Sireny, yes, we're after a specific drop, yeah. Did you ever try any other MMO than AO? Yes, they were good. They just went as good, fortunately. And the more recent the MMO, the less I seem to like it. I don't know. It's all on me. I'm an old, stick in the mud or something. All the dead pets on the floor. Yeah, this is it. This is this bloody raid, isn't it? Every time, it's always pets that we leave in the room, and it's always the poor bloody pets that die on the floor. And they end up being a lot of them, unfortunately. Oh, he's almost there. Yay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We got lucky. Oh, what's this? Oh, energy rapier. Thought it was the bow. It ain't, but we tried. Okay, three, we're done. 3 and we're done. So, thank you very much, guys. That's more than generous of both of you. I'm leaving team so I can exit. Eventually. Well, I was expecting to leave a bit quicker than that, but apparently not. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. Is anybody else streaming Anarchy Online? I think it's just it's me and live view. Dust the Goblin is doing a 12-hour stream of what? More talk and Marvel. No, okay, dude. That's cool. That's cool, but it ain't AO. Well, never mind. I'm gonna log off here. Unless anybody's got a suggestion for someone to go raid, then yeah. Yeah, I'll try again another time, probably next stream, after I've done dailies and whatnot. But yeah, I wouldn't ask you guys to do more than 3. I think that's help out my crat here. Well, yeah, that's probably a good idea, because I'm going to ask next time until I get the goddamn item I want. But yeah. I appreciate the help. That's just so massive, and I thank you for it. So yeah. But there's no one to go raid, so yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. So thank you all for coming along. Thank you all for the resubs. Thank you for the follows and whatnot. But until such time that we get the new bow, I think we're going to call it a night. So love you all, miss you all. I'll see you in the next one, which is likely, depending on how it goes, going to be Friday. It probably will be, because Mrs. Carl is off work all week, so I shall be good. Right. You've helped me in the past, it's all good. Storm dude, there's no one in Storm I haven't helped at some point. But yeah, probably not as much as you just helped me, but there we are. So good night all, love you, see you in the next one. Until then, bye for now.